New at noon, new details on what led up to a murder at this Orange County apartment complex last week. Now, we were there as deputies surrounded this complex on Moselle Avenue. And now detectives say that the man charged with firing the shots did it over loud music. West 2's Luana Munoz is live at the Orange County Jail, where the suspect will face a judge this afternoon. Luana.
Actually, we're just outside of the location where this all occurred, and these documents are allowing us to really just paint a more vivid picture of what occurred last Wednesday. Now, according to Orange County Sheriff's deputies, it happened here, like you mentioned, on Moselle Avenue at this apartment complex. Happened at around 10:30 in the evening. Deputies say that Michael Anthony Thrasher went over to his neighbor's home over loud music, apparently, and deputies say that surveillance video shows Thrasher banging, kicking, and trying to force entry into his neighbor's home. A fight did ensue, and deputies say that Thrasher pulled out a gun from his waistband and shot Arnold Rapatalo, his neighbor. Rapatalo did die in the hospital. Thrasher was arrested and is now being charged with first-degree murder and armed burglary of an occupied dwelling with battery. Now, once again, Thrasher is back in the Orange County Jail. He will be in the courtroom this afternoon. Of course, our cameras will be there and rolling. We'll bring you a live report at 4 and 5 p.m. with more details, and hopefully we'll be able to talk with some of the neighbors here who were around the night of the shooting.
See, this is the exact reason why I carry my gun everywhere that I'm lawfully able to carry. There was one time I left my gun at home, and the one day I left my gun in the crib, I got road raged on. Never left the house without my gun ever again. When after listening to this story, I'm thinking to myself like, damn, what the hell was this dude playing that caused his neighbor to crash out like this? Like, if it was Tupac, I could listen to Tupac all day. But if it was like Nicki Minaj super bass or some crazy shit like that, like hell nah, but dude playing that shit mad loud in the middle of the night, it ain't gonna cut it for me, bro. I remember years ago, Mexicans, they love playing loud music. I don't know what it is. They be playing music till like 3 o'clock in the morning, at least on the weekends. But like, bro, they be playing the music loud as hell. You could feel your brain shatter, especially if it's your next door neighbor, not like a couple houses down, but like right next to your crib, and they got their whole family in the back and they just bumping music and shit. Bro, that shit be mad loud, especially if you're trying to sleep. So you gotta sleep with like headphones on or something. So I know all about having like loud neighbors and shit like that. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. Which I think he was listening to. At least to make him crash out like that. And I've heard stories like this before. People playing loud music, they don't turn it down, and their neighbor kill them. That's crazy.